God is good. And all the time. Nisalimieni hayo. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Bwana Yesu asifiwe tena. Hi bros. Hi sis. Hi cousins. Hi shemeji. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much, our bishop, our community leaders, and all the great people of Dallas and the state of Texas, and those who have come from Germany and elsewhere. I'm very delighted this evening to have this engagement with you. I've sat here and listened to what the community leaders say, from her worship, the mayor, to the community leaders, and I'm very happy. My engagement in the United States of America are serious consultative engagements, and I did not come to the state to have praise and worship choir. Because if I did want praise and worship, I have it in my church back home. We came here to engage meaningfully. And the other day I was in Baltimore, there was a young girl who raised issues. And I could see our critics back home were very happy because they are not used to it. They have praise and worship. Everybody speaks the same language. We are different. We are Democrats. And we believe that everybody's opinion matters. And all of us cannot see things the same way. And that is what we are fighting back at home, one-man rule, where somebody wants to decide that he knows everything and nobody else knows anything else. So I am very happy to have listened to the community leaders, and I have heard what you have said. I will respond. And first and foremost, I want to say thank you to the community here in Dallas for the very warm welcome accorded to me and my wife and our delegation. When we arrived yesterday, we were received very warmly at the airport with song and dance, with prayers. Later in the evening, community leaders hosted for us a dinner and gave us very good beef. Sasa nakuja hapo nakaribishwa na wamama na nyimbo, tunakula nyama, tunakaa vizuri. We are enjoying it. So we are here and I want to say thank you. Number two, I must say I'm very happy to find our people from Kenya doing well and doing great, having settled here and succeeded in what they came to do. That is the Kenyan spirit of hard work and getting things moving wherever you are all over the world. You people came here in search of greener pastures to expand your territories, and you have succeeded. I've seen beautiful homes owned by the people of Kenya. I've seen good businesses run by the people of Kenya. You guys have come here right in the center of America and succeeded. I want to say congratulations. Pongezi. I'm also very happy to find that Kenyans are united and they love one another, and you stay together as the people of Kenya. I am very happy, and that is the spirit. This is a meeting of all communities. You know, our detractors back home, because they are very unhappy that I'm a truthful person, they are never able to deal with my truth because I only speak facts and the truth. So all the time they try to pin me down by saying that I'm tribal, I only talk to my people. Since I came to the US, all the meetings that I've had are for Kenyan communities. And what has happened here today is a testimony. The Mawa here, na wewe mtu ya ma, ujue culturally, hii wasichana yote ya mlima, they are my daughters. Na sasa huko kwetu dowry payment is a continuous exercise. So anytime you meet the father of your wife, unaendelea kutoa nini? I'll be very happy tuonane nyuma ya hema. I'll collect in dollars. I have not even received dowry in dollars for a long time. I am so happy that everybody is here. The Mlembe Nation is here, the Abagusia here, the Ma here, our cousins from Mukambani are here, the Gen Zs are here. Everybody is here. This is Kenya. And this is the Kenya that we want. And let me tell you, the people who try to talk about tribalism is they want to run away from the issues of the day. They don't want to answer the issues we are asking. So wanataka kujificha behind tribe. And we will not allow it. We'll have to deal with the facts as they are. I've just listened to the lady from Germany crying here about the nephew. William Ruto cannot run away from that fact that he has killed our young children, and he has shamelessly, publicly given an order that people should be shot in the leg. Those are facts. He cannot hide behind tribalism and his community. Nobody from the Kalenjin community has killed our children. That community is innocent, and nobody can blame the community. It's a person known by name, and we are dealing with a person. Let us not hide behind communities and tribalism and try to run away from facts. And when people are truthful, you want to demonize them so that they stop speaking. I think if William Ruto was honest to himself, he would have known by now that Rick G is one Kenyan who cannot be intimidated into silence. So, even if you call me names, even if you give me tags, I'll stay focused. I must have my eyes on the ball. And why am I so active in this struggle to liberate Kenya? People say sometimes Rick G is overzealous. Why is he overzealous? He's too passionate in fixing Kenya. It's because I know there is a speaker here who said now we must not continue saying we were deceived, we were cheated. It is true. We have said enough. But Rick G here played a very big role in creating the mess that Kenya is. I did. I persuaded many people, over 4 million people, to elect William Ruto. I take the blame. And many times I've apologized to the people of Kenya. But in our community, they say, in my community, they say, making a mistake is not very bad. What is very bad is repeating it. Yes. Never spoke again. We started talking on SMS. He couldn't believe that I could tell him off publicly. And I told him I cannot be part and parcel of a government that kills children. And our relationship became worse and worse. And he told me he'll get rid of me unless I resign. And I told him I'll not resign, get rid of me. He mobilized funds and gave members of parliament and senate to hold me out of office. And I was quite happy because I could not be party to what was going on. In hindsight, today when I look back, I think my being removed from office was a blessing to me and to the people of Kenya. I don't want to imagine that today I will be deputy president and be part of what is going on, because I will not accept. So we would not have agreed. Tungekosana kwa sababu singekubali. So we now have an opportunity to do the right thing and fix our country. And this country we shall fix. Because the Kenyan people are resilient, they are determined and will fix this country together. As we speak, Kenya is at crossroads because of the killings. The CS for Interior, Kipchumba Murkomen, gave an order of shoot to kill against the teachings, the Bible, and against the Kenyan Constitution. And that has been happening. Since he gave that order, so many young people have been killed. The president himself, despite saying that he's a Christian, against the Bible teachings, the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, gave an order in public that people should be shot in the leg. Most of you are in the health sector. Does not mean that if you are shot in the leg, you will not die. If you are shot, you'll bleed and die, isn't it? He gave that order. That's the level of impunity in Kenya. Nelson Koech is the chairman of the Committee for Defense and Foreign Relations in the National Assembly. He is supposed to oversight the military and the National Intelligence Service. He went ahead to say, President, you are wrong. They should not be shot in the leg, they should be shot in the head. That is the kind of impunity that we have back home. And that is a problem that we must fix. People asking, you people are not saying what are your economic problems? What are your economic solutions? My good people, we must first stop the spilling of blood before we can talk about the economy. The first thing that we must stop is the killings. Even if we fix the economy, who will it benefit if our children are dead? If parents are living in fear, when your children leave the house, you don't know whether they'll come back. You know, nowadays we live in fear. Anytime I see my children calling me at night, I hold my breath. And that is the situation everywhere in the country. You don't know what information is being relayed to you. We must fix the issue of extrajudicial killings and the issue of abductions. And that is why Kenyans are saying, for us to fix that problem, Ruto must go. Because he's the one who has done it and publicly pronounced himself about the killings. When you look at what is happening in the social space, I have been here now for a month. I'm so impressed by the health system here in the United States, especially the care for the elderly and the children. We had a program called NHIF that was working but limping with a few challenges. That system required 800 million shillings to fix. Instead, William Ruto put it aside and brought something called SHA and SHIF at a cost of 104 billion. Money that he is stealing with these people. It's not working. The health system has collapsed. The education system has collapsed. The other day, the CS for National Treasury announced correctly that they have no money to fund free primary education started by Mwai Kibaki. Of course, the president and everybody says it is not true. But the truth of the matter is that capitation money has not been released for the last 1 year. And school principals and headmasters of primary schools live in fear of auctioneers every day because they are not able to pay for supplies. What is sad is that money is not available to fund our education. The money is stolen through the National Intelligence Service, given to that soprano guy to go around the country dishing it out. The other day they were in Bobasi. They had 10 helicopters. These helicopters are almost having an accident in the air because of the sheer number of helicopters. And they're actually creating havoc even among livestock. Even the cows are having miscarriages. Yeah. Even hens are not laying eggs. Because their helicopters are all over the village wreaking havoc and creating fear among animals. So, at an average of 1 million shillings per helicopter, that is 10 million. The cost of the event itself is 10 million. Then they come and give some other 3-4 million. Then they go away. You saw some woman there in Kisii. She said she had a group of 31 women. She was given 2,000. Each woman 64 shillings. And then Soprano is saying that it is economic empowerment. Surely, sometimes, and the guy is a professor. Sometimes you look at people, matharau kwa Wakenya. You give people 64 shillings unasema at an economic empowerment. Yet if that lady had gone to pick tea for a day, kibarua, angeenda na 100 yake ile ama 500, si ndio? And then the women are lined up from 6 a.m. kuibia hawa watu viongozi, singing for them, praising them, clapping. The whole day wanashinda huko jioni, 64 shillings. This is money that was meant for education. That is how low we have sunk as a country. Some people have gone to court, say, can Soprano explain the source of this wealth? His salary is known. It's 1 million shillings. He has been deputy president for 10 months. 10 million. So far, he has given 220 million in the last 2 months. Where does this money come from? These are proceeds of corruption. And this is money meant for education. And that's why Kenyans are saying one time. And you cannot blame the people of Kenya. Because all you ni kuchekelea wa Kenya. You are laughing at the people of Kenya. Their children are at home, they cannot go to school. They are having harambes to settle their hospital bills because there is no drugs in hospital. Then unachukua helicopter 10 na sunguka na pesa from one meeting to another. It's the level of impunity that is going on in the country. Again, when you look at it, is a violation of human rights in the country. It's at the lowest. Today, our team of DCP was in Gilgil town for a meeting and were beaten up by police very badly. Later on, a border young boy of 21 years was shot in the leg by the police. He's in hospital, struggling for his life. William Ruto has decided that nobody can tell him no, nobody can challenge him, and if you challenge him, you must die or get injured and go to hospital, as he said. So we have those challenges as a country, and together we'll fix it. Luckily for us, we are a functional democracy. Elections every 5 years, there will be an election in 2 years' time. And the people of Kenya will wake up early and go to elections and elect a new government. I don't want to say I'm perfect. I don't want to say that I'm better. I don't want to say that I will do things that others have not done. All I'm asking the people of Kenya is to look at my track record, that I had the opportunity to sit pretty, enjoy, and let Kenya be finished for selfish gain. I sacrificed for the country. I lost a good job for the good of our country. At least for that one, I have a proven track record that I can sacrifice for the country. And I don't think if I refused stealing of public funds as deputy president, I would allow it as president. If I refuse the killing of our young people as deputy president, I don't think I would allow it as president, because I'm the same person. I refuse because I'm regarding Gachagua. and I'm a Christian, I'm a parent, and I think it is wrong to kill children. So if I became president, I don't know how I would change that perspective. The sanctity of human life is sacred. And therefore, I want to offer alternative leadership. Leadership based on integrity and based on continuous engagement with the Kenyan people, so that at any one time you are properly aligned and you are thinking the same way. So we have formed a party called DCP, Democracy for the Citizens Party. Them, because I don't think in his view they pose any threat to him. But he knows the party leader of DCP is a man of integrity and he cannot be bought. He cannot be intimidated. And he knows this is a party that will send him home. So the party is popular and is a new kid in the block. And that is why they are following our meetings everywhere to make sure we don't do meetings. But when I leave here later in the month, I'll do very serious meetings. If they want to stop them, no problem. Tutangangana na hawa. Because if we buy fear and get intimidated and stop doing what we must do, our people will suffer. Our party is a national party, and it has support across the country. The deputy party leader, Cleophas Malala, is from Kakamega County. The national chairperson is from Kajiado. I have two deputy chairpersons. One is from Kiambu, the other one is from Kisumu. The Deputy Secretary General, Ole Kamwaro, is from Narok. The National Treasurer, Mwikali, is from Machakos. The Assistant National Treasurer, Mwita, is from Kuria in Migori. The Secretary General, Hezron Obanga, is from Kisii. We are a national party. But because William Ruto ananiona pale, anasema hii ni chama ya mlima. Na hii mlima anaiogopa kwa sababu it is the one that made him president. It gave me 47% of the entire vote. Na hiyo imeondoka. So he is very thin na anajua. So he is struggling. So we have a very serious national party, and this party will drive change in our country. I want to ask you to support that.